Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of Banter Blitz, show that still exists. My name is Jan Gustafsson. I am delighted to be here with you on this Wednesday afternoon. You know the drill. Challenge me to a 3 or 5 minute blitz game, or whatever time control you want, really. And then we'll have an amazing time playing that game, with me hopefully winning. You have to be premium in order to challenge. To go premium, go to chess24.com/premium. At checkout, use the voucher code Yanistan, which also makes you a citizen of the glorious nation of Yanistan. Saves you 40%. In order to challenge me, first of all, let me challenge my green screen. In order to challenge me, what I usually do when I try to challenge myself, other than not eating sugar for a week, I enter Tupac Shakur in here. It's my username. Rolls right off the tongue. Then click on the right Tupac Shakur, the one with the Grandmaster title. None of the imposters. Choose a time control. Challenge me. There we are. Is this show up and running? I can never tell. In the meantime, let's do things we have to do. Like my hair. Very hard to tell if we're actually live or if I'm just speaking to an empty screen, which is, as we've debated in the past, probably the end game for yours truly, sitting in my basement, talking to the camera, but no one's watching. Is that the definition of insanity? Because people keep saying the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results, but it's obviously not the definition. It might be insane, but it's clearly not the definition of insanity. Anyway, if anybody out there can see this, let me know. If not, also let me know. Oh, it looks like we are on. All right, let's go. 2 challenges already? You guys are spoiling me in our little chess club here. Monkey King and little Gary. Mathematic, how dare you? I'm a serious guy. I'm wearing a shirt. Bishop b5, the so-called Spanish. What can you do here? Knight d4. The bird. Probably not a good move because it's moving the knight again and it accepts double pawns. So it does have some drawbacks. On the plus side, no, I don't think there's anything on the plus side. I want to go bishop c5, but then he takes. Huh? Kind of that. Maybe c6. d5 doesn't look great. I think I need h5 first. I did learn this line from Shachunsky games. You put the bishop here, then you go d5, put the king on f8, and then there's a big question mark. But then it's all profit from there. Okay, here we are. So the bad news is I have double pawns and I can no longer castle. The added bad news is there are no particular good news. But other than that, I am confident. I'll pin him. What kind of move is that? He was worried about that bishop. I wasn't even gonna go after that bishop. Don't you worry. Queen a5 or some complicated stuff. Not on my mind at all. I want the king. What have you guys been up to? How are things here on good old Chess24? Mathematic like the new Chicken Chess Club episode. A shame you guys don't seem to like each other. It's alright. I think that's a common chess player's trait. We don't really like people that much, but you still gotta interact with people once in a while. Because as we all learned from the movie Into the Wild, where, what's his name? Emil Hirsch? I think that's his name. Tries to pursue happiness all by himself. Doesn't work. We need other people. But it didn't state that we need to like them. So Laurent Peter Heine will do. That's my take. Forget about us saying, is this fake news or what? Which part? Took my pawn. Maybe I shouldn't have let that happen. I'm starting to regret some of the decisions I made. Okay. Who am I kidding? That didn't start right now. Why did I give that pawn? I sort of ignored all his random little bishop moves here. Pay attention to your opponent's moves, Jan. That's a very important skill in the game of chess and life. Couldn't send? Try again? What is that? Basement. Hang in there. Stop taking all my pawns, sir! This is very frustrating. Completely carefree. Grabs all the pawns. Okay, I have to start mixing it. I'll attack the bishop. If the bishop goes here, I'll attack it some more. Little Gary. I tried to make this a fun, casual experience for both of us, but you had to start taking all my pawns. Now, it's no longer fun and games. Now it's funny games. There's a question, where is the Lord of the Rings? G5. Let's speed it up. Let's not get checkmated here. Those are the two goals currently. Speed, no checkmate here. Speed, no checkmate here, Jan. Because I'm very tempted to take here. But then there would be a checkmate. No checkmate, little Gary. Isn't chess exciting? Such a gift that keeps on giving. Maybe I shouldn't be texting. But 3+2! As usual, I'm great at realizing that increment is a thing. So I have all the time in the world. And an extra piece. Let's study the situation deeply. We need to bring this rook into the game. How exactly? I do not know yet. Queen e2. Stop bringing pieces into the game by yourself. That's not how I envisioned it. Pre-move. You should have stopped me from giving that check. I promise I didn't calculate queen takes e5. Now my rook horsey construction does a pretty good job of restricting the king. I will continue my policy of restricting his pieces. Alright, you can have that. Don't want this show to be too restrictive. Any ideas how to wrap it up? That works. Okay, so we are live, but we're not live on Twitch. But these are my people. That's very upsetting. Thanks for the game, little Gary. One day, you'll be a big Gary. Is that weird? What do we have to talk about? Chess drama. You guys out there analyzing engine correlations? What's happening at the Women's Grand Prix? I watched this Smirian video. Wasn't a great look, I have to say. If you're doing commentary on a women's tournament, I'm not sure his take was very adequate. So he's gone, yeah? I mean, from doing the commentary today was somebody else, or what's going on? I didn't follow chess drama today yet, but I'll catch up. Gotta tell the Twitch boys. I'm excellent, as you can probably see, typing on an iPad. B5, where do I go? Here? I'm a very exciting chess player. So, what I really enjoy about chess are these very, very dry, borderline symmetrical positions that we have on the board currently. Gets my juices flowing. Ugh, it's so boring, even for me. Stop copying my moves. I know they're great moves. I made them. La Rocca. This won't be easy. Maybe I should have gone queen e3, just to stop him from copying even further. Can still do that. I didn't want this horsey to land here. And I think g3 might be a more appropriate Luft than h3, but I might also be wrong. Those are the dangers of deciding stuff in chess. Mr. Rocca, again it's 3+2. Guys, I'm talking nonsense. I'm focused on talking nonsense. Don't make it 3+2. Make it 3-0 and flag me. That's just simple strategy. Knight b8. Why can't I take here? Je ne comprends pas, as we say in Germany. Knight c6. Is it getting better? You've got to believe it's getting better. It's getting better all the time. I'm an expert counter. I have more pieces. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. La Rocca, how are your counting skills? We have the same rating. Why is my rating so low? Didn't I have more rating? Not sure what happened there. As long as you're having fun, La Rocca, we can keep doing this. More pieces disappearing. Lachno leading half a point above Goryachkina, but she's black against Kostenyuk in the last round. I see. So Goryachkina is a favorite. Skormachkina. Sorry. JM Pavel took over commenting Women Grand Prix. Trigubov? Thanks for the game, La Rocca. Who do we play? What's with all the double challenges? I don't know. Who cares? Let's play the Witch. Why is there no chess opening called the Witch? La Rocca had no options. I understand. And G6. What's the best move here? C3, C4? I also played a bunch of D4, CD, Queen D4. But whenever I do that, people seem to know what they're doing and I don't. So I'll go C4. Grab that space. I think Bishop E3 is the move. I should maybe one day stop doing the same nonsense over and over again and just go Bishop E3 like a normal person. That is a check. Does the bishop belong here? Not sure. I don't really enjoy these positions all that much with white, if I'm being honest. Try to put the horsey here, which looks like a smart thing to do. 97 is a bit brazen. I would have thought maybe bishop e6. Could be wrong though. What is this? E6. I have knight f6 check. Worst case scenario, no? Probably also best case scenario. Mathematic is saying, La Rocca, you should check for engine correlation in Jan's moves. Couldn't agree more. I hope that's a solid 94. Check. Whoa, he's allowed to castle? Guess he's allowed to. But is that wise? Is another question. Because my queen does not mind getting a little sneak peek at the h6 square. Just saying. Queen c5 does not stop me, does it? I will take if you give this check. Don't even think about it. I'm tempted to pre-move queen e3. That would be a bit of a gamble. I would guess pre-moving queen g7 is actually a safer bet. The Witch, if you're watching, I would guess this information doesn't help you. Thanks for the game. Yeah, don't allow that. I didn't like knight d7. I think black should be fine here. Just going bishop e6. I don't think bishop f6 e if there's anything I want to do. And after knight e3, I know what the move is, but black should have plenty moves. Now maybe some queen move, queen a5, queen c5, even rook c8. Not a big fan of this position. If white gets knight d5, black can always take with the bishop. And even after cd, knight e5, if you have a rook on c8, these weak squares remain. So I don't think my opening is particularly good. Anyway, thank you for the game. Let's play Jose Moya, who went through the trouble to challenge all these times. E4. Best by test. It's the highest engine correlation. I do not think that applies for 2d4. But maybe knight f3 can sort of save it. Black does have the move e5 here. I can't take because of queen a5 check. Well, knight f6 I guess transposes to something. Not sure I know any theory here. What am I supposed to do? Queen takes. Looks normal. And now, I don't know what looks normal now. Maybe just move my bishop out. There's similar positions in these Alapins where white already played c3. But having not played c3 should help me a little bit at least, no? Not claiming it's winning or anything, but should be a somewhat better version. Bishop e7. Twitch server issue. Sorry, Twitch people. There are issues. You can watch this show on the Chess24, the YouTube. I like saying the YouTube. Sounds like something Norman Donald would say. On the YouTube. Zaylanson, no, Tregubov is not the one who made funny comments. That was smearing. Depending on your definition of funny. Tregubov took over today from what chat is telling me. Queen c7. Bishop g5. What would Niemann do? not so sure. Please castle, sir. Doesn't castle. Okay, what's the plan? Horsey. Horsey here? Now he might castle. No, still no castling. Go Horsey. How can I trick him? Now he's gonna castle. I mean, rook swing. It's a bit tempting, but also slow. Maybe this, see what happens? Probably doesn't work. But I'm sure this will confuse Jose Moya greatly. Jose Moya, are you confused? Please say yes. If takes, then the rook can swing. Looks dangerous. King h8 I haven't thought through yet. But we'll get there, should he do that. I kind of insist on sacrificing that horsey. I don't want that horse in my life. I'm like that Hollywood producer from The Godfather. My plan is still this. Not this. Allez. He's defending. Didn't expect that to happen. I could give a queen check. Not sure how much that does. He offers a draw. It's very generous. But I will never accept. Not sure this game will appear in my collection of my 570 greatest attacking games. But it might enter my 17 best flagging games. Thanks, Jose Moya. I must have been winning somewhere here, no? Is this not checkmate? I mean, queen e4 maybe is a little... It's pushing it a little bit, but I didn't like if I go rook d3, that queen e5 makes me move again. So this... I don't know. It's just no win here. Could be. That'd be disappointing. So I went here, 95. If I give this check, then the horsey can't cover. King h7, f4. Doesn't really look winning either, but maybe I should have tried that. Who knows? Anyway, great game by Mr. Moya. Shall we play even more games? How do people manage to play all these games? We need more challenges as well. Challenge me. I'm not sure if there's some link explaining how to challenge. If not, we can do it after this game. Again. Good old Banter Blitz. Let's play the 2 Knights Tango. The last 2 Knights Tango in Paris. Such a stupid opening. You don't have anything better than g3 anyway. And now we just transpose to another stupid opening. There's just no upside. I've played this stupid opening for big chunks of my youth. I've had a rough childhood. The Bogo Indian. Usually I would always be confused here if I should go a5 first or e5 first or castle first. And sometimes, probably they're all junk, but sometimes I'd feel very witty when I had thought about, oh, actually, when I go a5 now I can go, I don't know, knight b4 instead of knight b8, something like that. So that's how we spend our time before our engine overlords tell us it's all nonsense, play a real opening. We were young, we didn't know any better. Don't take my pawn, ma'am, or sir, whoever you are. Leave the pawn alone. Doesn't leave the pawn alone. Maybe knight b4 without castling wasn't as wise as I thought. The poor pawn. Never gonna see that back. Never gonna win you back. Never gonna get you down. I'm very sad, as you can hear, by my very sad singing. Why am I so lost? Mario, stop punishing all my stupid moves. Very upsetting. Imperator is asking, what did Smirian say? Is it repeatable or was it very bad? I think that's the debate. How bad it was. It wasn't a great look. It's best to watch the video. I'd rather not repeat it because I'm also not quite sure about the quotes. Basically, I think no, he was. It's very hard to explain. He was repeatedly making the point: why can what was it? Women play, in his words, men's tournaments and men not in women's tournaments, which I guess, yeah, it's maybe a debate you could have, but the wording wasn't very nuanced. And then apparently he was also quoted saying that Goryachkina played like a man because she played positional and end games and so on. And Fiona said something. Once again, I'm paraphrasing here. Don't quote me on any of this. Like, but you said women can't play chess, and Smirian said something. But I said that in private, not on the air, which, yeah, it's probably true, but still. Well, it's honest to admit he said it in private, but it's not a great look while you're doing commentary on a women's FIDE Grand Prix, I would guess. I hope I'm recounting that correctly. I've only seen a 2-minute clip on YouTube, which is, of course, another debate that we do like to judge very quickly and harshly by short clips we've seen. But it wasn't a great look. Queen c1. Why am I getting crushed here, by the way? Marim Fatima. What's your engine accuracy in this game so far? This is impressive stuff. I'm obsessed now with engine. What's it called? Correlation? Coronation? I don't know what the metric means yet. And I'm sure one could get just obsessed with whatever it's called, PGN Spy or any of the others out there. But it's fun, isn't it, to check? I haven't reached 100 ever, which is very disappointing. I was checking games where I knew I had made no mistakes because they were basically a bunch of theory and then I won. But usually then the thing would tell me not enough moves to qualify. Even if it's like 30 moves, just because 29 are theory doesn't mean I didn't make the moves. Thanks for the game. Mario and Fatima. I don't know what happened. I got outplayed for most of it. Then at some point, things went off the rails a little. Let's play S.A. Alfil. S.A. Alfil, what's up? Maybe this will be my 100% game. Knight f3, excellent. Bishop b5, great as well. Castle you could debate, but still theory, so I don't think I'll be penalized for that. e5, now I'm out of book. That makes it tougher. But b4 was a thing here, no? It's a sacrifice. Knight takes, what was the line? a3, bishop b2. I can't remember. I think it was this. Maybe now a3? Looks stupid. Why does S.A. Alfil know everything? Is this the line? Looks so dumb. But I think I've seen something like this. Isn't this Fabi Monsieur Magnus? I would think it is. My memory's bad. What would Fabi do? d4, dc, cd. Wow, pre-move? So rude. Looks like S.A. Alfil knows all of this inside out. Knight c3 looks a bit weird. Maybe knight c3. No, d4 looks a bit weird. Maybe knight c3 or knight a3 first. I can't recall how that game went. But I'm starting to feel I already blew the 100. Nope, not making that joke. Sorry, just talking to myself. Sometimes. Gotta talk it through with myself. What is this? Was this the game? Queen takes and then pawn to b4 and some endgame? I can't recall anything. Queen takes looks a bit better for white, doesn't it? Takes, knight takes, b4. Then some move, go after the pawn. Sure, it's not as simple. But it does look a bit better for white. Give me that pawn. Prouder saying, I think in the current woke world, people will always take offense with any opinion different to their own. Yeah. In general, I never like when people disagree with me. But sometimes I'm also scared to say it if I disagree with the current correct opinion. Although, since my opinions should be correct, I don't know. It's becoming a slippery slope already. In my opinion, I should take this pawn. It's not that hard to take. Monkeys have a sensible view, according to the Chess24 chat. I haven't talked much to monkeys. That's one difference, maybe the only difference left between myself and Richard David Precht. How do I keep the pawn? Like this? Are we on Twitch, or is there still tech issues? Seems tough to keep my pawn. Am I gonna score 100 for this one? Bishop c6. Now, I do still have the pawn. I can bring the king. Maybe it's all gonna be okay. f5. What shall I do? Still tough to hang on to the pawn. So hard to keep pawns nowadays. Whoa, was that even allowed? I took here and you take something else? I guess it's allowed technically. Not appreciated, but allowed. Now how do I win? No time to bring the king. Let's bring the rook first. Now, the pawns have to do the job. Pawnsies, are you ready? Allez. 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 Maybe I should ask this bishop about his... Hang on, stop doing this counterplay thing. That wasn't part of my plans. Am I capable of messing this up? I would think I probably am. Wow, more counterplay? Ugh, did I really mess this up? Let's give some checks and think. I missed b4, obviously, which really wasn't necessary. f5. No, this doesn't work. Do I have to give a perpetual? It's very sad. That was not great, but congrats, S.A. Alfil. Well resisted. I was sort of cruising here, but I completely forgot, as we say in Grandmaster lingo, that b4 was a threat here. After that I panicked. f4, obviously, a ridiculous move. But maybe it's already not so simple. Like, I don't have time for all these brilliant checkmates I'd envisioned. Rook d7 and b3 also well played, because if I take b2, rook d1, rook c1, the pawn cannot be stopped. So I think I had to go for the draw. Good job, SAL Field. I hope that I still scored a 100 for a perfect game. have mild doubts, but the hope dies last. Let's play Blunderteilchen. D4, good move. What about the Dutch? Bishop F4. Rare, but why not? Can't be bad, can it? I will play the Leningrad Dutch. Bad opening, obviously, because instead of bringing some pieces out, I weaken my king position on move 1. But sometimes in order to mix it, we have to do some stupid stuff like this. Queen b3. Stop playing so well. Why is everybody so strong? I don't like that. King h8, or what am I supposed to do? e6 maybe? e6 looks a bit dumb, but at least... I'll go king h8. At least you could still keep the dream. h4, another great move. So frustrating that everybody's always crushing me. I'm gonna need some counterplay. But how exactly? Maybe just e5. He wants h5. After e5. Does that bother me? Somewhat bothers me. Maybe I should go h6. Then h5 doesn't work yet. If takes, bishop takes. h5, I have g5. I'm not that sure h5 doesn't work yet, but I'll just state it. c5. Relentless. So much aggression. Taking looks risky, to put it mildly. No position looks bad, frankly. I guess I should take, then at least I'll be a piece up. It looks horrible though. I'm scared. Okay. Show me the money. I have a feeling the money will be shown. Don't checkmate me, sir. Or ma'am. We don't know. Maybe this is my 100% game? I hope f5 will be discounted because it's quote-unquote theory. It's a weird theory. What can you do? What's Twitter saying? Paul Sallier is saying, if you want to learn the truth on many topics, give 5 stars first. Not sure if that's how it works, but we'll take it. Hashtag the Chicken Chess Club. Couldn't agree more. PH Chess, he's probably arguing with people. Let's see. Which side are we on? Peter's in the... What are we debating? It's in Danish, Norwegian. That's unfair. Why doesn't the Twitter app have a translate button? I know you can do it on the web, but in the app there's no translate button, no? Blanderteilchen is still pushing the checkmate button here. It's not greatly appreciated. What do I do? Do I need counterplay, or shall I try to keep it closed? Nah, I'll go for counterplay. Knock yourself out, Blanderteilchen. Still pretty scary. Let's bring some more defenders. At this time I'm limited in what I can say without explicit permission from Monkey King 37 to speak openly. That is absolutely correct, Mathematic. There's a lot more I want to say, but if the monkey doesn't allow, we must follow proper procedure here. Let's check. I understand many people are frustrated. I'm frustrated. I want to beat Blanderteilchen. And I did. Boom. I won. Monkey King 37 is saying, Jan, permission granted, let's hear it. Oh no, I was bluffing. I have absolutely nothing to say. I was thinking you'd never allow me. Ugh. Caught. Red-handed. Do you say red-handed in the monkey community? Or what red body parts do you have? Monkeys specialize in calling bluffs. I knew it. Let's play against Slogin. Maybe he has his own slogan. Queen's Gambit. Oh, I didn't know I could do this. It shows me my legal moves, but I know my legal moves, just like Magnus. I usually play c5 and then they play some theory stuff and then I'm out of book and upset. So this time around, I'll choose something else. c6, usually they go bishop e6 here, no? Maybe c6 is fine too. But now it just looks like a common Karlsbad with a6 already played. He's mixing all the systems. Maybe it's not a bad thing. But is it a good thing? Okay. Usually whenever I castle, what's this side called? Queen side, things go wrong. Well, when I castle king side, I usually win, but people get very bored by the way the game develops. So let's do none of the above and randomly move the bishop here. Not sure what that accomplishes. My thought was something like he might go here, I might go here, Then I might go h3, kick the knight back, and then I'd have improved my bishop to the f4 square. But I'm not sure how wisdom is, which is a word. How wisdom is, that theory is. Knight bd7, now I should go h3. Bishop f8, and once again I shall redirect. Every day I'm shuffling. Here we are. The cool kids, they play a4 nowadays in these positions, which is weird, but I always wanted to belong with the cool kids, so might as well. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. You guys still remember when we were young and it was about being cool? Now it's just about survival. Mathematics saying, I'm learning so much here. Sometimes I accidentally drop some chess knowledge, but it's rare. It's very rare. Which is why this show is not popular. It doesn't make sense to invest 90 minutes to learn like 1.5 things about chess. Monkey King is saying he's learning from Monkey King, not from myself. That's frustrating. I was so pleased with my expert explanations of moves and then other moves, then h3, then some other moves. And now it turns out it wasn't even those expert explanations. Maybe use a smaller, convenient furry animal if no leaves available. Hang on. What leaves are we talking about? Do monkeys eat leaves? Isn't that pandas? Lemurs. I don't like lemurs. They scare me. Lemur means the wall in French, as we all know. But I don't like them. I don't acknowledge them. And I don't respect them either. Give me that pawn. I'll speed up now. Only pre-moves from here on. Okay, that was a lie. Another lie. Another embarrassing lie. Slogan. Too weak, too slow. Nope. Don't touch this. That's so tempting. But no. Slogan resigns. Thank you for the game. Zeelandson saying, wisdom is Levon must have taught that word to Jan. Don't you know that meme? It's the most popular meme on Twitter. That idiot guy from Friends. No, he's not an idiot. What's his name? Joey? Saying, I'm very wisdomous. I must have used it like 8,000 times. Which shows how wisdomous I am. Are we out of challengers? Looks like it. B3, excellent move. G3, also great. I'll get some pieces out. He's trying to build the hippo. Oh no, no hippo, D4. Allez. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. I wonder if it's gonna pay off for him. Maybe g5 is already good, but I'm not in the mood for too many adventures. Do you not see a challenge from Crunchy Move? No Crunchy challenges. Queen e1. Levon taught us amazeful. That is an amazeful word. The world is such a maze these days. That a little amazefulness is all we can really hope for. Should I pre-move knight h7? Too scared. f3 might happen. I'm conveniently not clicking the monkey challenge. Didn't I play the monkey already? I have... Who has really short memories? Goldfish and very slow elephants. Elephants traditionally good memories, but I know a bunch of elephants that really can't remember their first name. So I have the memory of an average goldfish or of an elephant with a terrible, terrible memory. Therefore, I can't recall if we already played Mr. Monkey King today. Is there a way to see if you have sent a challenge? I don't know. I can only see the challenges I receive and face on a daily basis. I have not played the engine. Oh no, I have not played the monkey. Sorry. Not a Freudian slip at all. Knight takes. I didn't think this through. I was just hoping something should work. But what could it be? Knight f3 check, h4. Let's go h4. Who has the time to think about any of this? Imperator is saying, Jan, I meant the many that I suspect have challenged you. I understand. I'm saying, no idea. Not sure why I'm giving all my pawns away, but sometimes it's healthy to give stuff away. We're all so attached to our random possessions. Do we really need any of these things? Do we need more toys? More stuff? Pawns? Probably yes. Probably we should keep pawns in chess. King g1. Can I somehow checkmate? I would like to checkmate. Maybe check first, then mate later? Not sure that's how it works. Okay. Still no checkmate. But we're working on it. Might have to take a little detour. So what does he want? He wants queen d3 and take the pawn. What do I want? I want him to not take the pawn. Or if he does take the pawn, then at least checkmate. So if I go here, let's say, queen goes here, I go here, pawn gets taken, I go here. Maybe I checkmate. Maybe that compensates for the pain of losing the pawn. Hang on, I shouldn't pre-move that. Maybe rook e2, queen here is better. Can't rule that out. Or can I? Tari said his favorite animal is the dolphin. No. That's just strange. It's like saying my favorite human is the orc. Can I go here? I thought this was cunning. I'll try. My plan is queen takes h1. Checkmate. Just putting it out there. Wow. What a chess genius. Ladies and gentlemen. Amazing. Queen sacrifice. Checkmate. If this is not, well, probably the best game of all time, but at the very least, a game with a 100 engine correlation, then I don't know what is. Oof. Now I'm feeling myself. I'm ready for the monkey. Can I go here? Give me that queen. Monkey probably pre-move knight c6. He didn't. Nah. It's a pity. Knight f6. This is a thing now, yeah? This line with bishop e6. People do this. What am I supposed to do? Sit around and wait for you? Can't do that. There's no turning back. Do I go here or do I develop some pieces? Maybe it's piece development time. h6. There's no fear in the monkey. Monkeys are no longer afraid of humans. It's wrong. We must scare. Monsieur Monkey. Knight e5 or knight d5? They both look pretty good, which makes it harder to decide. Maybe here first, and then here later. Monkey king. I I have a feeling you ended up in a bit of trouble here. I could be wrong, but I'm not. Cold, pragmatic, dull. Those are some of the prettiest words in the German language. They're music to our ears. Zeelandson is saying, would you face Lawrence Trent in the chess boxing ring if challenged? Nah. I was gonna say I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'm also not a lover. I'm a chicken, not a boxer. I think that's closer to the truth. Lawrence, he grew up on the mean streets of, what's this? What's it called? Essex? He's been in too many fights. Like even his tiny reach would not stop him. What are we doing here, Monkey King? Your rook down and your king is on g5. I'm just stating facts. It's not, there's no judgment. It's just factual statements. Is this a good pre-move? I think it's safe. I'll pre-move, Monkey King. Now that you have that information, try to use it. Not gonna be able to do it. Thank you for the game. I'm not a theoretician. Okay, that's a lie. I'm a theoretician. But I have a feeling the opening didn't go great. I think these cool kids, they play bishop e6 here now. That's what I've been told. Thanks for the game, Monkey King 37. It's been a great experience. Van Carl, are you there, sir? I think I played perfectly against Monkey King. If that's not the 100% game, I don't know what is. I stopped paying a bit of attention when I had the extra rook. But still, give me 100. Let's play the Scotch. Horrible opening that I don't know much about. So, should be a great starting point. Van Carl probably studied this in great detail. Bavik is saying, someone want to play bullet till the next game starts. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Probably didn't mean me. Can I go here? Or is queen b4 check an issue then? This is what you do, right? I don't know anything about the Scotch. Go easy on me, Carl. Now you do what we do, baby. Khal Drogo. Rook b8 here. This is how you do? I don't know theory. I'm just trying not to hang all my pieces. It's a struggle. It's grind. It's like da 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 da. C5 immediately. I would assume it's legal, but it's a little... Your timing seems a little frisky. Maybe not. Maybe my timing is a little off. Maybe I should have developed some piece. I'll do it now. So if he takes that, at least I can put a rook here. H6, I don't know. Why not just castle? Can't I start one of these menacing attacks I'm so famous for? Could also take. That's probably too much. My instincts, my great chess instincts tell me that I should take here, but I can't really calculate it, so I could just do it, hope these stupid instincts are right, or I could try to calculate it, which usually doesn't work, or I could just make some other move randomly. Now I'm definitely taking, just so you know. Palim palim. Why don't I always play the Scotch? Because it's bad. But I think it should be another 100% game, no? I have a feeling, ever since I started chasing the perfect game, I started playing perfectly. Why didn't I think of this before? I'm too fast. I'm too furious. I cannot be stopped. Not sure this will save you, sir. Maybe Queen H6 was faster? Is that gonna cost me? Nah, it's still forced mate, right? Is this still a 100% game? I hope so. Maybe Queen H6 was a faster checkmate. I hope that didn't ruin my perfect score. I feel like El Bundy after 4 touchdowns. It's like we're back in poke high. Okay, last game, boys and girls. Who shall we play? What about this guy? Bavik 2007. Bavik, I have to warn you, I'm playing perfectly now. General BS is asking, are there any current junior female players who have viewed like potential? I do not have any idea. Do you have any idea about this opening? I think d5 is a good move, no? Pawn here. I think sometimes I recall that in some position was important to play h6 and some position was not important to play h6. These are like the great nuggets I keep in my memory that help me guide the jungle that are chess openings. Sometimes you gotta play h6 and sometimes you gotta not play h6. Makes it so much easier if you have stuff like that in your memory bank. Horsey, I guess queensy. Bishy. Wow. He's banging out all these random moves. That's scary. Oof. It's a good thing that I'm now playing perfectly. It's reassuring. F5 or not F5? F5, knight C5, I don't know. I could put my bishop somewhere. Or not. I know it's fascinating to see close up how my grandmasterly mind works. Maybe bishop here. Now I thought, must exchange this bishop and then have powerful horse against stupid bishop. That was my thought process. Now I'm currently thinking, must checkmate king. Still thinking that. Maybe must bring rook. Must bring additional rook to checkmate king. Must keep this rook. I know it's deep. I don't want to exchange queens. Maybe I should, but that would slow down my plan of checkmating. Queen h3, queen f3. Is there a checkmate imminent? Doesn't look like, if we're being honest. But honesty is a bit overrated. Honesty without empathy can just be cruelty. That's what I think. Endgame, huh? I guess I gotta. Sometimes you gotta Kamsky. Why am I not winning yet? I was hoping to be winning by now. It's a bit upsetting to me. Oh, the Grandmaster calculated. What a great, great mind. Ah, we're still playing the flag game. All right, let's do it. Let's play the flag game. Feel the excitement. Oof, that was close. Thanks for the game. Bavik 2007. It was a fantastic mate. Once again, I think I played perfectly. I don't like to brag. It's really just about setting yourself goals. Like, why switch to this very weird screen? I know it looks completely different. Also, people shouldn't see me from this closely. I feel naked now. Like I will be when I play this naked chess match for $1 billion, or like 200. It's been a great honor to spend this afternoon with you people, and I can't wait until we do it again at a convenient time. In the meantime, go premium to challenge me next time using the code Yanistan, because then you also get prime real estate offers at Yanistan directly into your mailbox. It's been a tremendous honor and a privilege. Listen to the Chicken Chess Club. New episode out today. Critics have said it's mediocre at best. Bye bye.